More time, shall we? Take two. Hello everyone, my name is Rituro. Welcome back to Canada, the true north, strong and free. Our featured match today is against Orlando City, sitting in 9th in the Supporter Shield rankings, sitting in 3rd in the Eastern Conference, although it is a very jam-packed between 6th and 2nd, only 3 points separating them. Meanwhile, we're in 13th in the Supporter Shield, not too shabby. We're dead last in Cascadia Cup, not happy about that, but we've climbed out of the hole, out of the basement, up to 7th in the West. We've got games in hand, which is nice, but that's still a massive gap. 8 points, to make it. We basically have to win all our games in hand just to be back in the bottom of the conversation for a playoff spot. It is still early. Still 20 games in. We got, 17 for us. We've still got another 17 games to go in our case, so we're only halfway through our season. Got a ways to go, so we can make it happen. Our featured match, of course, is against Orlando with what should be a fun squad. Let's check it out right now. As always, the point of this save file: could a pro-Canadian team that treats Americans like internationals, just as Americans treat Canadians as internationals, survive in Major League Soccer? We have 9 international spots. We have 5 non-Canadian players. We are compliant, and we are so far doing pretty good. Though if you were being attentive through the introduction to this episode, you will see there is some very big transfer movement going on. Sadly, I could not hold on to Lucas Beeker. FC Utrecht came in, made a deal, Beeker demanded out, and it looks like it's going to be Ashton Morgan holding court on the left. So he's going off the transfer list. He is not listed anymore. He's staying. Such is life. But coming in his place, while Beeker is out as a DP, coming in, Michel Matze. Jayden Merritt has uncovered a gem playing for Universitario out in Peru. He's coming in as a young DP, a 17-year-old striker with godlike technical abilities, a 4-star at 17. He's already growing with Peru, 7 appearances. 12 appearances for his senior club. He is absolutely killing it in Peru. So, is it a bit of a risk grabbing a 17-year-old, perhaps, as a young DP? But my goodness, I could make something out of this kid. I am positive that in the development setup that I have going, we can turn this kid into the star striker we have been craving. That would be fantastic. Now, I should also point out, though, Vancouver is used to turning people into first-team players, because they recently did a report on the top development clubs in Major League Soccer. Vancouver have developed 12 people into first-team players, tops in MLS by leaps and bounds. Not a shocker, considering the whole point of this save file is to create the next generation of Canadian talent. But it's nice to see that we are so far ahead of everybody else and reaping the rewards of it, too. Of course, Viscosi, Findlay, Savaris, Munoz is draft pick, technically, Froze, Bustos, Carducci, Tybert, Cambert and Franzo, technically injured, but you get the point. Clark, it's no shocker that we've done so well to produce these players and to really create what's now looking at these so many 3.5, 4-star players coming out of this. We've got a good team going forward. It's going to be tough to lose Beeker. There are no two ways around it. Losing Beeker is tough. But such is life. Right now, you also notice we are missing quite a few players here to international duty. They are still with Canada. Canada, of course, they were still out at oh my goodness, they're at Confederations Cup. They still aren't out of the group stage, but it's pretty much a guarantee that they're not getting out. I mean, they could post a miracle result against Ghana. England could destroy Russia, and Canada sneaks through into second place. But I don't think that's going to be happening. Pretty certain that is not happening. Still, very happy to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players in Canada's setup. Very happy about that indeed. Also have, of course, former players in the form of Lucas Cavallini, SC Camber, also making a call. So again, I'm doing my job here, keeping the talent pool going. Milan Borjan, of course, out with Viking now. This was good. I don't lose all my goalkeepers when national team call-ups happen. Though I should say about goalkeepers, we've actually been holding together quite nicely with the loss of those players to international duty. And this 1-0 win over Chicago, Follett got the clean sheet with Viscosi, Parker, Tobin, and Beaker in the back lines. I thankfully have stalled Beaker's transfer to actually allow us to field a full lineup. Munoz did great in the back line, along with Bunbury, Morales, Bustos, and Zavaris. Mane, Piet, and Lavery came off the bench. Lavery still struggling to really hit that form, but hey, we got the win, and that's what matters. And indeed, we are on a 4-match unbeaten streak. A draw against NYCFC, leading into 3 wins. Columbus, DC, and Chicago. Let's see if we can keep that string going against Orlando. Boy, a win would be nice here. Looks like a high-lying 4-2-3-1 or 4-5-1. Well, I'm on a bit of a downtick here. See if we can take advantage of that. Still no backup keeper. I'm not dressing a gray. I guess I could dress a gray if I really wanted to. Don't need to. And all other available players are on the bench. So here we go. Off to the match. Well, obviously we want to win, of course. That's a given. Bunbury on the right in the 4-2-3-1 over Morales and having Froze in the middle. I'm going to be bouncing around because of the way my subs are working out here. But for now, we'll keep it there. Worked for us well last time. Why mess with success? Graham Darigo. Not really scared of you. 17-year-old, good kid, though. But since they traded Kyle Laren away, I'm not afraid of them at all. Garza, actually, Shea is much more of a threat. I am wanting to see a good result here. Nervous, don't be nervous. Just go out there and win. There we go. Now they're buying what I'm selling. Get out there and win it. Stick with the standard setup, and here we go. Vancouver in their white, Orlando City in their purple. The Whitecaps and the Lions going at it. Appears to be a very hip-hop happening BC place. Southside bouncing already. And Bunbury's cross looking for Beaker? No, Bustos. Nothing doing. Beaker has been performing well, so no doubt Utrecht will be very happy to see him performing in the days leading up to his transfer at such a high level. Zavaris tries to... He does win the penalty! Oh, very nice indeed. They're protesting, but it's not going to come to anything. And Zavaris has earned his side a penalty. It's a great start for Vancouver. Morales takes, and Morales scores. Pedro Morales, the designated set-piece taker from the penalty spot. Thank you very much. 1-0 Vancouver. I like it. The less pressure we have on Follett to come up big, the better for all of us. David Bingham, currently the keeper for Orlando, as the AI carousel of goalkeepers continues. Wow, Zavaris! Nice steal, tried to float one over Bingham's head there. Nothing doing, and Bunbury's slightly injured. Hooray, that's what I needed. Probably will bring on... I want to say Mane. No, you know what? We need to keep him for the left, so we'll bring on Froze. Put him in the center. We'll push Morales out to the right. And we'll do that at the half-hour mark. Findlay, Morales. Goes out wide to Beaker. Findlay, Morales. Good bit of possession here. Bunbury to Zavaris, gets the shot off, but it's blocked. Nothing doing there. It's a wide-looking corner, but Piet gets to it. Back inside to Morales, tricky-looking set piece, but nothing comes of it. Ultimately, one too many tricks. 1 goal on 2 clear-cut chances is not good. There's an interesting-looking attempted long ball by Shea, as Follett did not do well with that goal kick. And Clutie will be getting just a lecture from Fotis Bazakos. Nothing too serious there. Beaker. Morales. Beaker trying to get past Garza. That's not going to work. Grabavoy down the line, but Findlay says no. Findlay has done quite well with Munoz pushing him. Very happy with how Findlay has developed this season. Bustos sneaks in, but Bingham is up to the task. That was a good little play there, and Bingham had to be sharp, and he was. All right, Bunbury, you're coming off. Morales to the right. Keans froze into the center. Go, Canadian content, go. And Breckshea is nowhere close. Morales short to Bustos with that one. It's a nice little setup. And oh, Tobin right to the goalkeeper. And he was offside. Didn't matter. Oh, they're calling a foul there, actually. Bingham restarts. D'Amigo snuffed out by Tobin. Evans. Darigo. Garza. Saved by Follett. I'm telling you, it was a good move picking this kid up from the Oklahoma City Energy. He's got potential. And he's doing quite well. Zavaris on a nice little redirect. It was Zavaris setting up Morales on the penalty. Morales returns the favor from the right. A nice cross that Zavaris just has to flick in. Lovely little touch there. 2-0 Vancouver. And the Lions are not looking too sharp here. Zavaris off the corner. That's for Froze on the bar! Keans Froze nearly makes it 3-0, which you would have to think would be an insurmountable challenge for Orlando to conquer on the road. 2 goals on 4 clear-cut chances, though. Not liking the accuracy of the finishing. We have 2 of those, so can't complain too much. Zavaris' shot is blocked for a corner. Zavaris wanted more playing time, and I want him to make the most of his playing time. The fact that he has a goal and assist and a 7.7 rating here, especially with all the other players on international duty, is going to bode very well for Zavaris' future with his side. Zavaris still only a 2-star, but he's got great potential. That's a very good performance so far. Let's keep it going. So thinking ahead to subs, we'll probably look to bring Munoz on for Findlay at some point. And that'll leave us an offensive sub to carry us the rest of the way. Maybe Mane for Bustos. Viscosi. Nice header by Zavaris, and Bingham had to come up big again. Bingham, more like Bigham. Am I right? Yeah, that was horrible. Zavaris! Zavaris taken down, and Zach Lloyd goes the other way. He's actually sprinting away, is Zach Lloyd. This is a good-looking counter for Orlando. Clutie. Blocked. Morales actually looking a little bit beat up here. Piet. Findlay. Piet. Morales, a nice setup, and Bingham comes up big on a rocket of a shot by Morales. Go up for a throw. We're out shooting Orlando 15-5. Safe to say a somewhat dominating performance. Findlay now looking a little bit knocked up. This is when we bring on Munoz. The first overall pick, joining Tobin, the other first overall pick. Because why not? If you're good enough, I don't care how old you are. Ooh, Darigo. That was had a bit of venom on it. Thankfully, had no accuracy. Lloyd now, as Orlando try to get something started. Munoz as well, actually, to get ahead to that. Grabavoy. Breckshea. Nothing doing, but a wide open Clutie. Crosses for Garza. Easy peasy, and Orlando are back in. Way too easy for Garza as he's left alone on the far post. Vancouver collapses to the center, but everybody goes after Clutie. No one thinks to stick with Garza. And suddenly Orlando are thinking about making a game of this. Parker. Munoz. Froze. Piet. Much better in the center of the park here is Zavaris. Froze. Munoz. Bustos. Beaker is pushed up from the back to overlap. Inside to Bustos. Nice little shimmy by Bustos, but the accuracy is not there. And I dare say that will be Bustos' last action of the game. We'll bring on Mane. Add some pace on the left. Tobin down to Beaker. Floats one into the middle, looking for Zavaris. Redding ends up coming away with it. Garza, the goal scorer for Orlando. It's a nice cross for Dorigo. Ooh, that header had eyes for the far post. Just dribbled wide. Ram Dorigo had a decent game. Okay, they've changed formation, it looks like. No, it's the same formation. My bad. Garza with the goal. Shea actually not as effective as I thought he would be. So let's close down Garza instead. Bingham. Munoz says no. Mane. Mane blocked. Closed down by 2 Orlando defenders there. But Beaker recovers. Mane again. Zavaris. Oh, it's a lovely strike from Zavaris. Oh, that was a fine strike. That should put any doubt out of the minds of the Vancouver supporters. Mane will get the assist. Zavaris, one touch. Sets himself up. Second touch. Lovely shot from distance. Beats Bingham. 3-1 Vancouver. 2 quick subs here. Dylan Powers and Brad Evans coming in for Ned Grabavoy and Zach Lloyd. So it's an offensive push, you would think, for the Lions. So far, nothing to do. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty spot there. Zavaris again! Oh, he's offside. Game of inches. Game of inches there. Inches away from a penalty. Oh, more than a few inches. Offside with Zavaris looking for his second. Or his third, I should say. That would have been his hat trick. Offside. Still 21-8 the shots. Vancouver looking very dominant here. And again, this is with the vast majority of the team out on international duty at Confederations Cup. You have to be very happy with the kind of performance. Reynald Follett continues his strong start to his young season. Zavaris with a 9.1. He's looking goal hungry, which is good. We need somebody to be goal hungry. Kellen Lavery. That was a good win. A good win indeed. The winning streak continues. That is 5 games undefeated. We've scored goals in all of those 5. Interestingly, scoring either 1 or 3 goals. Never 2. Strange. The point is, that gets us to 26 points. We are within striking distance now. 5 of Houston, 2 of Sporting Kansas City. We are closing in on those playoff spots, and I wouldn't bet against us to make something happen. Next time on Strong and Free, it's time for the Voyageurs Cup, the Canadian Championship. And Canada absolutely destroyed by Ghana. No shocker there. Next time, it is time for the Voyageurs Cup, so we will see how we do in our first leg, or our first round, against Toronto. Can we get a good result in the first leg? Can we finish it in the second leg? That'll be next time on Strong and Free. My name is Rituro. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. If you like what you've seen, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, favorite, tell all your friends about these videos on YouTube, and don't forget, join us in Twitch chat, twitch.tv/Rituro, where all these episodes are recorded live, where I am being accused of putting Vancouver on performance-enhancing drugs. Their wins should be struck from the record. Well, I'm glad to see I have the confidence of Twitch chat. Once again, my name is Rituro. I'm from Canada, the true north, strong and free. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.